I had to drop some artwork off, and right on my way, right on the route, is Smugglers Notch Resort. So, for those of you who have never seen it, so I'll tell you, I used to work up here, but in the at Christmas time, the holidays, it gets super, super decorated. But we're gonna go around today, and I'm kind of in the parking lot, so I'm gonna get over to the other side and see if we can get some of the mountain views. I'm not up on the highest ski resort, which for those of you who are familiar with it would be called Madonna's. But these are some of the buildings, and we're going to keep there's people walking. I may put the camera down every now and then just so they're not in the camera. So I'm going to flip it. So this is, look how beautiful the sky is today in Vermont. So this is, these are kind of the part, and let me put it this way. The parking lot is all dirt, okay? It's dirt, gravel. And so they have, when you come in, when you come in, okay, they have, oh, you're fine. They have, the guest registration desk, and they got work going on all around here. So we're going to stay on the outskirts. Just a little village, like a little circle, is what it is. But I'll show you the buildings that when the tourists come to Vermont, this is what they're coming to. They come to this little village. Okay, it's Smugglers Notch. Okay, so it has a village lodge, which has its pizza, Ben and Jerry's, a bar, all of that. And then this is another little, it's very family oriented. Okay, so they have a lot of little different things to do, as you can see there. They have the giant inflatable, a double slide. They hold fireworks up in this area too, festivals, stuff like that. Bouncy house, climbing wall, and there's pictures of it all. Okay, golf carts. So this is a nice little entrance here. It says welcome to the resort. Okay, and we'll go up there and take a look at the map. Okay, so you see everything's pretty green. Seriously, at the holidays, this place is hopping. And we'll come back down around Christmas because that's when it looks like something out of a fairy tale. It honest to God does. So this is a store with gifts. Okay, that's what that building is. And then the tower clock is in the holidays beautifully decorated. So this is a little fire pit where, if you're spending the night here, you come down here in a little fire pit. And they've got, I'm surprised, I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of surprised, at least from my own memory. I guess, look, we're well into October. This is a little bit of fall decoration, but I'm kind of surprised. That's like a humongous chair. And they have a grill place over here. Okay, but typically they would have this way more decorated, I'm going to be honest. I'm not seeing what I would usually see. So this is a map. I'm just going to stand back of the village, okay? So we're pretty much here in the center, the village center. And let's see if they have no, they don't really have the trails, but they have some of them. I've been on these trails. They're absolutely phenomenal. They really are wonderful. That's what people come here for mostly. That and the scenery. But you see, they have a deli, pizzeria. They have a lot of different restaurants here. If you're coming up to ski, you're probably going to be up in a little bit more up on this mountain, up on Madonna, what they call Madonna. And so that's the map. So if you get lost in this little village, you come to your map. And okay, so we're going to go up here and just walk around the back, and be careful not to go into too much into the resort area. This is where people are renting, so I'm going to be probably just looping around here. This is now I will tell you, they do have a lot of live music. They have a lot of live music and people singing a lot. So I guess I can't get this way. This is where people stay. Okay, so I'm gonna come back down here, and you see here where it says, and this is no advertisement at all, trust me, but this is Smugglers Notch Real Estate. If you are interested in buying anything, you know, like a building, things like that, apartment, condominium, and because they sell that stuff here. So in this village, so that's what people do. They buy it and they come and do vacay here, and so they have a place. But you can come and just rent. You can come and just rent for a couple days. So we'll go a little bit around this village, and I'm just flip the camera on me just for a minute, and you'll get the just so I can coordinate it a little bit better, so I don't get people in. There's not a lot of decoration here. They have a meeting, what they call a meeting house. So for conferences and things like that. They have they have a lot of restaurants here. Okay, so this is Hearth and Candle restaurant back here. It's back here, and you see a nice little walkway and all the shrubs. I mean, it's decorated, people, to be like out of a little fairy tale book. So I'm not seeing, like I said, the seasonal decorations that I would typically see here. Anyway, this is basically the resort, and then you have more of dirt road there, and then places for people to stay. And I'm just going to try to get for you the mountains, okay, because I'm trying to figure out how to do this where I'm not getting people too much in the view. So I'm going to turn this to get the mountains, and what you can see back of me. No, you really can't. Let's see here. Okay, you see, you're not really getting the view though of those mountains, but those are the mountains. And I'm gonna turn it. It's cars all over the place. There's more mountains there. And the mountains are really, 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 really gorgeous. And that's what people come here, is for the view. And I'm going to try to, there's a really pretty view here, but I don't know. I'm going to try to get this. I'm going to flip this. Okay, I'm going to flip it. Sorry. I don't know if you can see just how gorgeous that is. Okay, but basically I just wanted to stop in here really quickly and do this for Vermont Sun and Shade, because I know a lot of people are really interested in this little resort, and I'm gonna just take a walk over to there's a little pond area. I might be able to get you a little bit more of near the street. Now, in this street is really called a notch because it gets very narrow. It's a lot of conservation area going on up there with the hawks and the birds and the animals. And so what they do, so if you have a truck or whatnot, you're not going to get through there this time of year. And if you're a birder or a hiker or a climber, this is totally where you want to be. Okay, so I'm going to flip this again so you can see this area here. This is just another look. Look at the amount of things that they have here. I'm just going to show you. Restaurant shops, lessons and activities, snow tubing, mogul house, village lift, Smugglers Notch real estate. They just have all the signs there. But they have this little area with the swing. And it's just a little lake, a little pond. But look at the view. Okay, you see it? Okay, that is a typical Vermont view. It really, really, really is. Now look, over here, look at this pond. I should get on that side. Maybe we can even get a better, it's kind of dark over here. They've got a nice, we'll go over there. And this you might be able to see the mountain a little bit there. Okay. And here's a really good, this is a nice view. You see the mountain changing there? You can see it pretty good now. We're into October 1st. And well on our way into fall. Okay, in here in Vermont. Today it was like in the 30s when I got up in the morning. If you're not from Vermont, if you are from Vermont, you know. But that was in Derby, and you get down to Cambridge and it goes up about 5 degrees easy. So check this out, how lovely this is. Look, they do have a little decoration there. Okay, I seriously have noticed a real drop in their decoration. I mean, nature's decoration as it is, right? Look at this. Look at how gorgeous this is. Okay, so this is, I'm just going to show you this view. This is Smugglers Notch. For those of you not interested, this looks like a man. This really does look like a constructed, dugout type of a little lake here. Okay, and then there's a sign, Smugglers, and you see more of the mountain. It's just this whole village right here is exactly that. I mean, it's a village, it's surrounded by mountains. So anyway, I wanted to just show you a little bit of Smugglers Notch, and we'll come back. I actually stopped in here, to be honest with you, to get a cup of coffee and I'm almost wondering if I'm in the wrong part of it, because I had stopped in here a number of times in the winter to get a cup of coffee, and these were the shops and things were a little different. But anyway, I'm not going to get my coffee here. We're going to stop in another area. And I may be back on here very shortly. Look at the trees. Are they just, after this, there's so many cars. Oh my. But the trees, if you can see them up there in I'm really not getting we'll have to go up to Madonna next. But yeah, I wanted to just stop in here. Look, this is typical of Vermont, okay? The one thing about Vermont, if you're gonna live here, you just want to assure you get a really hardy type of vehicle. That's the only thing I would say. because this is typical Vermont, okay? I mean, you don't have to be, so I'm serious, you do not have to be at Smuggler's Notch or spending $500 to $1,000 a night to get this. You do not. You can rent up street an apartment. Wake up every morning and have your cup of coffee near a little lake like that. I guarantee you. Okay, so anyway, with that, I send you love and light, and thank you for being with Vermont Sun and Shade. And if you like this, let me know. Let me know if you like more videos like this of our different little tourist attractions here. And if you do, I'm happy to scout out some more. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.